Hey guys, it's Sayyid Muhammad Shah. It's Sayyid Muhammad Shah Abizur Rahman from my channel of shahbizur@gmail.com. So I'm here want to explain my video, which talks about when the ozone layer gets depleted if we continue to pollute the environment and destroy the trees in such a basis, in such a steep rate. In the video which I have uploaded previous year, uh, you might check that I have not explained everything. I have just shown the pages to you, and I because I think that all the persons may understand by just looking at the pages. But there are some persons who are not interested in reading those pages. So I am now explaining you with an example. For example, already we have everyone knows that there are various ozone layer holes in various countries, crust in various countries, crust or something atmosphere type. That means, for example, in Antarctica or above Antarctica, there is an ozone layer hole, and if it does not stop the pollution, the the whole of the glaciers in the Antarctica will start to, you understand, will start to melt. What does this mean? The ocean level will rise. What does this mean? The ocean level will rise, and there could be the chances that in the next 100 years, the rise in the ocean level will be so much that not only the Antarctic, there might be possibility that the Arctic Ocean glaciers will also melt, and sorry, the Arctic Ocean glaciers. I'm talking here about Arctic Ocean glaciers and Antarctic Ocean glaciers, which can be melt if we go at this steep rate of destroying the nature. And we also destroyed all of the forests until up to this date, except some rainforests like Amazon rainforest, which is still untouchable, out of the reach of humans. Okay, sorry for the break. Sorry for the break, guys. Uh, so that's what I want from everyone, the awareness. If you want that our future generations, like our fourth or fifth generation after us, want to survive in this planet at least, uh, stop using automobiles which runs on petrols or diesels or etc type of fuels, or you can use them by you can use them such by using government buses or etc like of things, or you can minimize such automobiles, or you can use automobiles which can burn the whole fuel like petrol or diesel completely, because of their some engine mechanism, which I am not talking which I am not going to talk about here because it is related to mechanics, and it is highly really confusing for everyone. So, or you can use compressed natural gas, which is the best because it does not pollute the environment. And the next example is, which is a very good one, the Koenigsegg Jamera engine. Oh man, such a car I have never seen. It runs up to the speed of 1000 km/h without polluting the environment, and moreover, it it contributes to the development. I'm sorry, it lessens the pollution ultimately, because it runs on ethanol and methanol, and there is such a mechanism in the Koenigsegg Gemera engine that that it leads to lessens the pollution. Could you believe this? Check the Google and the trends. It will tell you. I have checked in the YouTube channel of some lady called Super Blondie Car. Uh, this is very hard times. I know that COVID-19 is spreading all of everywhere. Is spreading everywhere. So what could we do? Everyone has a question. What could we do as a human being? We can't do anything, man. We are not God. God is sitting above all. God is sitting above all. We are not God. We could not be a God. God does not have a religion. God does not have a image. God does not have a picture. God is untouchable. God never gave birth to anyone. God never God is not born from anyone. He has he is neither she is neither she. And see it may be anything, but we can't predict from now that why that what the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or God or Bhagwan or various names it has is because we are just the mere human beings. The, the Almighty Power has so much knowledge that that before the Big Bang, there could be the possibility of another world, which I will explain in my theory of infinity, which I will which I will also make a video on it in my channel, the theory of infinity. Many of you will have known about it from somewhere. That a mad guy is talking about something called the theory of infinity. But it's true. It's based on its first part is where it is divided into three parts. The theory of infinity, according to me, it is divided into three parts, and I rejected Einstein's special theory of relativity because it is divided into three parts. The first part is uh, the Big Crunch theory from Quran. Second part is the theory of black holes. Third part is the quantum mechanics. So the quantum mechanics everyone knows, so I don't need to explain it. And I will explain the first two parts in my next video, inshallah. Okay, have I left everything? Yes, I'm talking about how are we destroying the nature. So how are we destroying the nature? We are cutting the trees. We are disturbing the nature ecosystem. We are using various type of mobile networks. We are using various types of mobile networks. Uh, in India, particularly, as you have seen in the Rajinikanth, the Thalaiva of the Tollywood, have made a film called Robot 2.0, in which he has informed us that there are that then India has the most number of communication companies like Airtel, Jio, Idea. It has the most number in etc. Why could not we settle for one? Like the Airtel, if the Airtel is the fastest network, believe me, Airtel is the fastest. I am currently using it, and it is damn good, man. In the least situation, if it is on the second tower, on the one tower, it still gives the hacking very high speed, and I believe in it from now. So I am and the Geo is such buffering has such buffering speed on every video that I am just pissed off. So that's about thing. And so if anyone so if any lawyer will heard this so if any lawyer would heard this video, please help me to report it on the Supreme Court to close all that communication companies like Idea or Geo who are doing illegal works in India, or or to establish only or to let only three companies to be survive in India as a communication companies. That's all. And mm, yes, yes, I've missed a point. I, I have told you just that it could took 600 years to melt the ozone hole if we go at this rate. But this number of but this rate, but the ozone hole ultimately gets depleted even earlier. Then you will ask how? How? Simple reason, if the third world war happens. And how the third world war happens? Because we have already seen in the news that the USA has constantly fighting with Iran for no reasons, and United Nations organization is also not taking any frequent step against the dictator like rule, against the freaking republic government name like the dictator rule, against the freaking republic government name like the dictator government of Donald J. Trump. Yes, he's just behaving currently like a dictator. He has forgot everything about his power, his limitation of powers. He is just behaving like a dictator, and he's just throwing all of the whole earth into the mouth of the third world war. Because we know that if we started war against Iran, various countries will come into the support of Iran, and if he started a war from his side, various countries come in support of his side. So it lead to the ultimate third world war, just like the second world war happened. And everyone knows what after the second world war happens. Just the destruction and the killing of and the and various human lives and animals were killed just because of what they have did. That innocent peoples, they did nothing. And this world war is going to be the largest, believe me, because on the second world war the atom bomb is developed, but in this world war the hydrogen bomb, the deuterium bomb, that is everything is developed. And if anyone would have dropped in any single, not in any single country, they will drop it everywhere, and it is going to destroy the whole humanity. Not only if any humans will survive, they will also going to die within the next 10 years, because after the next 10 years the whole ozone layer will also get depleted, because so much amount of nuclear weapons are used outside the environment, then it ultimately cause largest pollution ever, and it will ultimately depletes the ozone hole. So that's it, guys. In the next video, I will explain the theory of infinity, and its two parts: the brick crunch theory from Quran and the theory of black holes. Inshallah, and then from the next video, I will start teaching you Python, the programming language. If anyone needs it, then please tell me in the comment box. If does not need it, then I will teach you JavaScript. If you still does not need it, then please tell me the programming language you want that I will make a video on in my channel. Okay, thank you. Signing off is Sayyid Muhammad Shah Abizur Rahman or Abiz Shah. Assalamu alaikum to everyone, and Ram Ram to my Hindu and Ram Ram to my Hindu friends. Jai Hind.